All right, so in this video, I'm going to share my experiences on the PLAUD Note, which does recording, transcribing, and summary, and it claims to be the world's #1 AI voice recorder. Now, that's a pretty big claim, but I got to tell you, after using this for about a month, that claim is justified. This has by far become my favorite AI recorder that I've ever used and probably going to use, mainly because of how it's just so compact, very easy to use, and also the app and AI backed up behind this, making this such a beast and effective AI assistant, note taker, recorder, transcriber, summarizer, whatever. Like I said, I've been using this for the past month, and I've been using this for classes, lectures. I would even take this to church, whatever. If I'm going to be there for a while and I want to transcribe it, summarize it later, and then review, this has been a game changer for me. Let's take a closer look. As you can see, this is very small, no bigger than an actual credit card or a driver's license. The thickness, maybe the size of a penny, a nickel. I mean, you can place this anywhere. For me, when I would use this, when I would go to church, I would actually leave this directly on my knee and it would just record the lesson right there. Maybe if I was in class, I would just have this on my desk, recording the entire lesson right there. If I was out and about, I don't know, maybe I'm just watching a YouTube video or just something that I know that I want to take notes and listen to it later and have a nice, simplified, effective breakdown. This has been a lifesaver because, again, it's just so small. I can put this anywhere, lay it anywhere, and it's going to record at the same time. Now, when it comes to recording, this can be used in two ways: for a normal lecture meeting session or phone calls. Right now, it's set to a normal meetings way, but if I want to go to phone calls, I would just flip that up, and then now it's going to be recording my phone calls. In order to start the recording, all I have to do is just press, I'm going to switch it back to meeting. All I have to do is just press down this button for a second, and it'll buzz and the light will turn red. And right now I'm gonna give you a live demonstration of what it looks like using the PLAUD Note and its AI features. So that's basically, I can only talk so much about this because all the work happens within the app. Now, real quick, you'll see the speakers right here on the top. As far as the audio quality, we're not gonna spend too much time on the audio quality because, all AI recorders, they record the audio. It's really where the AI app comes in, the ChatGPT really comes into focus. Actually, before we get into the app, before I show you that, what comes inside of the box is a charger for your PLAUD Note and also a carrying case for it that you use to put on the back of your phone. We'll get back to that later, as well as showing you how to record phone calls on your PLAUD Note. Okay, let's jump straight to the PLAUD Note app. So first, we'll start out with, here are all the files that I've been recorded so far since using this for the past month. I can go to a previous lesson. Here we go. There was a lesson that was done yesterday. And yeah, this is the summarization, but let's start right back at the beginning. Right now, if you want, it creates an overview. Now, what an overview does is takes like maybe I have like a 45-minute lesson here. It takes that 45-minute lesson. Of course, you have the audio on the top, but it gives a paragraph summarization of what the lesson's all about, an overview, if you will. We can then go to the transcription, and I love this. Okay, do you see how it creates an outline of the minute or the time markers, and of course a description of what those time markers are when it's transitioning from subject to subject or point to point? I love this. I wish I could do this with my YouTube videos. Can I somehow copy and paste that to my YouTube videos? But you can just see how powerful the AI is when it comes to transcribing your lectures, your meetings, or even your phone calls, as we'll see. Scroll down, we'll see our transcript of our lesson right here, getting every word. Of course, if I want to, I can go back and I can make tweaks and edits if for some reason it forgot a word or maybe it got the wrong word. We can always make those adjustments. We can also go to the summarization. And as you can see here, we have our overview, appointment and anointing. It's giving the titles of different points, critical moments, consequences. Does a great job of breaking down these quotes. What I love so much about this is normally, let's just say after church or maybe after a listen, I would normally record the lesson and then, it's not fun reliving the entire lesson all over again, right? If I want to, I could do that with this, but with the summary, I'm able to review the main points, the highlights of the lesson so I can retain that. And I'll be honest with you, I actually look forward to reviewing the notes. Don't look forward to listening to the lesson all over again, but I look forward to taking the high points, those notes, and of course, really integrating the lesson because of notes. This has been very effective when it comes to my learning and also retaining very important points. Now, for me, I love this part. It features a mind map. Let's go ahead and make this a full screen. Now, what the mind map does is, whatever lesson, class, or video that you're listening to, it will create a mind map of the point. Me, as a person who writes down, creates lessons, and actually gets on stage and speaks as well, a lot of times I'm trying to improve how I actually get my thoughts in order, go from one point of thought and flow to the next point of thought all the way to the end. This will show you the mind map or the flow of thought for a video or a lesson that you heard, so you can compare it and see for yourself, oh, okay, this is how they did it. This is how I can probably incorporate it into my flow of thought as well. Great for not only, for reviewing, but also showing you little tweaks that you can make on yourself to improve in the long run. Now, at the top, we have controls to our actual recording. If we go to the beginning, we see here that if we wanted to listen to the playback, we could do that. But at the same time, we have AI speech enhancement from low, medium, high. What this does is it smooths out the audio of the recording. Now, like I mentioned before, this doesn't exactly provide the best sounding or quality audio from a recorder. It's good enough just to get the recording and give you an accurate transcript. But if for some reason it is a little noisy, you can add AI speech enhancement, where it will clean the audio and enhance the voice of the presenter or the person whoever's speaking using AI. Of course, you can go backwards 15 seconds, play, go forward 15 seconds. And then if you want to, you can take little snippets of the audio, cut it up, make segments, and save it from there. Especially if maybe you have like gaps of space that you want to delete, you can take care of that right here. Now, let's just say you want to re-summarize what you already have, right? So for me, I found out that the default ones have been the best for me. The reasoning autopilot and also the autopilot itself. What it does is it chooses what it thinks would be the best ChatGPT to use for the summarization, and it'll choose the best template for what you have. I've been trying other templates. For me, I find that using the reasoning autopilot or the autopilot, it works just well. It kind of does all the work for me, and I like the way it presents the notes. But if I want to, I can choose other ones at the same time. Just scroll through it. You see you have general versions, right? You have meeting versions, meeting templates that you can choose, speech templates that you can choose as well, phone call that you can use, question and answer, family update call, an interview, you can use that as well. Medical, sales, consulting, education, construction, IT engineering, legal, financial. You can just see you have a lot of different templates that you can choose from to get the best summarization for you. And on top of that, this can be translated to different languages as well. Now, the PLAUD Note does feature different type of plans that you can do. So let me go here to me. We'll go to our PLAUD AI membership. And from the beginning, when you get yours, you'll have access to the starter, which gives you 300 minutes of monthly transcription minutes. You get no industry glossary, no custom summary templates, no Ask AI, but you do get visual mind map, speaker labels, private cloud sync, AI speech enhancement, smarter audio trimming, merge recordings, audio import, and multiple export formats. So the starter itself is pretty good. But if you're in need of just recording lessons, meetings after meetings, you're probably going to want to add more minutes to that, which you could with the Pro and the Unlimited, which of course gives you additional templates to be used as well, and also using the Ask AI feature. Speaking of the Ask AI feature, let me show you what that looks like. Okay, we'll go back to our lesson, and if I want to go to Ask AI, and here it says, "Hello, how can I help you? Do we want to do add-ons to what we already have here? Do we want to extract conclusion, extract key metrics? We have more." It has maybe some additional prompts that will expand on the information that we have, or we could ask it something else that we want to highlight or maybe bring up. Again, it's just adding to the learning experience. All right, let me show you how to use this for recording phone calls. And keep in mind, we are still recording this, and I'll show you what it looks like when we summarize this video right here. All right, so in order for you to use the phone part, you're gonna go ahead and take this case and just slide it right through here. I'm gonna stop my recording. right. Here we go. It'll stop. I will flip this up for call mode, slide it all the way in, and I'll go ahead and just put this on the back of my phone. Now, what happens is, whenever you get a phone call, you want to make sure that you press this record button so it's recording. Or if I'm about to make a phone call, go ahead and press it. Make sure it's about to record a phone call. And what it does, it picks up your voice, but also picks up the voice coming from the phone as well through the vibrations of the phone. Sounds weird, but that's how it does it. Now, I have an example here of a conversation that I had with my son. Here we go. And you can see what it does. It labels speaker 1, speaker 2, and we just go back and forth. Okay, we have the transcript, the outline, the summary. Again, it works as a general summary. If I wanted to, I could change that. And actually, let's do that. Let's go to resummarize. Right now I use reasoning autopilot, but let's go ahead and do a discussion call and we'll generate that. And then using the call template, it'll summarize it, making it more effective for a conversational template, as you can see right here. And of course, we can go to the mind map for the same thing at the same time. All right, so let's go to my recording, and it automatically sees the recording that's on the PLAUD Note. As soon as you open up the app, it's going to find the recording. Now, I have two ways of transferring the audio. A standard way, or I can do a fast transfer. So let's try the fast transfer for this video. Yeah, we'll boost it by 10 times. Absolutely, because it's a long one. We'll join it. Connect it to the hotspot. Yes, please join it. And just like that, it's done. If you ever used an AI translator before, that's probably the most tedious part of that. The audio going from the recorder to your smartphone. But here we go. It's right here. Everything. Let's go ahead. I'm going to pick, let's summarize it. We'll generate. I want to do the reasoning pilot because that's my favorite. Generate now. Now the transcription is going to take a couple minutes, but the good thing is you can actually navigate away, surf online, watch something and come back, and it'll be waiting for you when it's done. And once that's done, we'll see our almost 10-minute portion here. Again, our summarization of everything we were just talking about, displaying recording files, AI-powered transcription. Everything is here as well. Whoops. As well as our transcription, our outline, everything in real time. And of course, my own personal mind map going on right here. Yeah, the world's #1 AI voice recorder. I think so, and I agree because the app is fantastic. Very easy to use, very small, not getting in the way. Put on your person, the table, whatever. Transcription, recording, transcription, and summarization done at a very high level. All right, guys, really hope this video helped you out. Take care. Bye. As always, I'll leave links in the description down below so you can pick up your own PLAUD Note. Hey guys, do me a favor, hit that like button if you like what's going on here. Hit that subscribe button if you love what's going on here. And ding that notification so you can be notified for future videos as well. All right, I'll see you next one. Take care. Bye.